out an unknown word. So please make sure that you've got those notes from the other day with step 1. And we'll just do a quick refresher on that. So when you're reading and you come across a word that you're not sure about, try to figure out, is that word an action, a thing, or a description? The second step is really how that word kind of sounds or feels. And I want you to write this in. Step 2 is positive and put a little plus sign, or negative and put a little minus sign. Basically, does that word that you don't know and the words around it, do those words give you a positive feel or a negative feel? And we'll look at that. We'll practice a little. I'll model here with another excerpt from The Truth About Poop and the History of the Toilet. In 1596, Sir John Harington actually designed a flush toilet. But in 1596, buildings had no plumbing to bring in the water that makes a flush toilet flush. So people kept pooping in outhouses or inside in chamber pots and throwing the results out windows onto city streets. And the flush toilet had to wait another few hundred years to become a welcome fixture in our bathrooms. And we'll look at these two words that I have in bold. The first word I have is designed. And we'll look at it first. Is that word an action, a thing, or a description? Well, I'm going to use the words around it. Okay, I've got the word actually. And actually has a ly on it. And we know that ly is a sign for an adverb. And an adverb usually describes a verb or an action. And then a flush toilet. So it has a thing here. Flush toilet, well, we know a toilet is a thing. So the word designed sounds like it's going to be an action. And is this a positive action or a negative action? So step 2, is this word positive or negative? Well, again, I'm going to look at the word actually. He actually designed a flush toilet. The word actually here sounds like it's something surprising that this action happened, or interesting, and surprising and interesting have a positive feel. And again, this isn't always going to be about answering questions. It's about understanding and getting a feel and knowing what you're reading. And I'll switch colors for the word fixture. And the flush toilet had to wait another few hundred years to become a welcome fixture in our bathrooms. First step, is this an action, a thing, or a description? Well, it's in our bathrooms. I don't know that you're going to have, usually it's a thing that is in somewhere. So I'm going to say that a fixture is a thing that would be in our bathrooms. And now I'm going to try to figure out, is a fixture positive or negative in the way that it's used in this sentence? And the flush toilet had to wait another few hundred years to become a welcome fixture in our bathrooms. And that word welcome has a positive meaning. If somebody welcomes you into their home, or they have a welcoming personality, that's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel positive. So right here is just the second step. You got to use the first step to get to the second step. When you're trying to figure out an unknown word, first ask yourself, is that word an action, a thing, or a description? And then, does that word have a positive or negative feel to it?